This is my third set, and yeah, my legs they're feeling pretty good. It would have been it was a little harder than my last workout, but I'm still going to go up to about 590, probably around 592 for my next workout on Sunday, assuming I don't tweak my back again on Saturday. But I think I tweaked my back because I was a little reckless with my when I drop the bar. I don't usually drop it that I don't know hastily because I got used to the fucking bouncy pad that they have there on their platform, which is actually really good, and that saves you a lot of energy. But anyways, so yes, going to the gym on Saturday again. I might take niacin. Some guy asked, he's like, niacin. He's like, "What does that make you more vascular?" No, it just makes you more red. I look totally fucked. But anyways, yeah, this is a good set. So yeah, 592 and then 600, and then we're gonna max out. All right. I just commented on some single mom's post that I saw on TikTok. She's like, as a boy mom, I'm aware that one day the $100 hoodie that I purchased will be worn home by some girl at a bonfire and never return. And I'm like, uh, losing $100 is far worse than raising a son without a father. Single mom brain. And so her reply was, you sound stressed. I'll read exactly what she said, but it's the gaslighting thing, talking down to me. I'm an idiot. A part of me is like I'm punching way down. I'm like Godzilla stepping on Japanese people. Oh, do I got another one here? Here we go. My son's father is very much in his life. Not sure what that has to do with my video. In his life. Sure. Why did she say boy mom? Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you're like a good mother, you're not on TikTok. I mean, I'm on TikTok, but I'm not a mother. Okay, so don't even fucking go there. All right, let me turn this thing on. He's very much in his life. What? 50% custody? That doesn't fucking count. These fucking assholes. We'll see who's right in the end. You're ruining the human race by making our selected human, like propagating the fucking our selected live fast die young fucking slime. No offense to your son. I mean, it is possible to not become your parents. But that's the thing, where the people, they start with gaslighting. Like, you seem upset. Why are you angry? There's nothing to be angry about. You're just a bad person. Oh yeah. %50 custody. Yeah. Oh man. Everyone who's not on the bandwagon of anyone who's not it doesn't know that you need to have two like loving parents. Okay, mother and male and a female, mother and a father, not two homosexuals or two lesbians. Mother and a father committed to them, to each other and their family. If anybody's not on that boat, it just means they're making excuses, and those excuses have just been put into their head by their dumbass parents. Because lots of the times when you hear people say things like this, it's not even them talking, it's their fucking dumbass parents. It's like, oh, well, some people are just like, some people just don't get along. What? Just don't get along? Okay, that you don't fuck someone you don't get along with. You don't fucking come inside someone. You don't let someone come inside you that you don't get along with. What? It takes you a year. So you knew it a year. You knew it a year that you'd be okay, but then like 3 years, 2 years after that, okay, then the person just changes. No, they didn't. Get the fuck out of here. There's no way you could have seen it coming. It's just that this is another thing, is that people, they have to throw stuff in there because it's always everyone else's fault. And you know what another continuation of this is? The fucking determinist people. The whole determinist argument, it might just be a psychological defense to be like, no one is responsible for anything. That's just fate. Well, guess what? Fuck you. You're ruining the human race. But me, I'm hosting the best podcast in the world. Joe Rogan. Apparently there's a podcast that's bigger than Joe Rogan's, and it's like a left-wing podcast. I don't even know how a left-wing podcast could be that big. But then again, the left wing is mostly females, and women do outnumber men in the world. But holy shit. Man. And another thing is like if you say these things about women, this is another thing that people. This is another IQ test where if a woman hears this, they'll be like, "You're just misogynistic." I just hate women. Well, just those women and you. If you say these sorts of things, and you, because you're like irredeemably stupid and you shouldn't even have been born. Say, oh, you're misogynistic. Is what I said right or wrong? Ad hominem. I'm getting angry. Am I right or wrong? Get the fuck out of here. All you need to know, it's like philosophy 101. Or not, maybe not even philosophy 101, but but you have to be aware of the fallacies. What the hell? One thing I remember, I talked about this on a Patreon. I don't know if I talked about it in a normal video, but imagine if we had the same culture that we did at the turn of the century, the turn of the 20th century. Imagine how many people wouldn't even have been born. Because back then it was rare to have a child out of wedlock, and I doubt there are probably gonna be people that'd be like, no, it happened all the time. No, it fucking didn't. There used to be a lot of shame attached to that. And there used to be something called the Scarlet Letter. So if you were an adulterous woman, or I assume man too, then you get, I don't know exactly what that would look like, but you're basically like labeled as a slut, as a fucking dishonest slut, and you're gonna get ostracized, and you're gonna have to move towns. But what they do back in the old days was the girl gets pregnant of wedlock. They either do a shotgun wedding, or the child gets. I mean, shotgun wedding is not a good idea, because generally, I mean, these sorts of things that happen. I mean, you know what. Those people don't know each other all that well. They're just horny. But so if it wasn't a shotgun wedding, the child would be put up for adoption, and but everyone would find out about this because people talk, right? And before like if you were in a smaller town, especially, you're pretty much screwed. And I think I'm not too aware of what the culture was like, but I assume if you're going to be like a rake, which I had to look that up because I heard Stephen Molyneux say that, if you're going to be a promiscuous male, I'm pretty sure that the guy, the father of the girls that you've led on, that you've used, and the fathers and the brothers, they're going to come beat the shit out of you. Because, I mean, if this is another thing, I was talking to the guys in the Discord a long time ago, and lots of guys that don't have sisters, or at least sisters that they like, they have less empathy for women, it seems. And I know just recently I was just talking about like how like this dumbass single mom that's, oh, that's $100. Why are you spending $100 on a hoodie? Are you fucking retarded? $100? This would be like me. This is my dad's shirt from like 2001, 2002. Okay? That's how to do it. Hand-me-downs. And when those disintegrate, then you just fucking go to you order shit off Amazon or Walmart. Or you go to fucking Walmart, okay? $100 on a hoodie. Are you fucking crazy? But maybe she was doing it for... I mean, if she said $50, it wouldn't have been much of a TikTok post. Okay? But, yeah, anyways, if somebody's going to treat my sister like shit, they're going to have a fucking bad day. And I assume if you have a sister that you like, you probably feel the same way. And, yeah. There's lots of these, there's some of these, because, there's the libertarian take where it's like if it's something if it doesn't violate the non-aggression principle, then it's not bad. But there's the actions that lead to the violation of the non-aggression principle, and promiscuity is one of them because it leads to you can't pair bond, and if you can't pair bond, then you're gonna have a broken fucking family. And so, anyways, that's why it's a little more. There's a little more nuance to libertarianism. In Sam Hyde's recent podcast, he's talking about how libertarianism is like. I think he was saying it with a little tongue in cheek, where it's like you want to have like gay men with AK-47s defending their weed crops. That's just fucking queer nonsense. Libertarians don't fucking think. I mean, if they do think that, then like fuck them. That's fucking retarded. If you're a libertarian and you haven't realized that marijuana, basically any but well, most of marijuana and alcohol, but basically any recreational drug is just a tool for mind control. It's a chemical weapon for mind control to turn you into an apathetic little fucking boob. They, the last race to be conquered is the white race, and they had to take a little slower approach. What they did with black people is they used the welfare state, they used hip hop, and the CIA gave black people crack, and that's how they defeated them. And for whites, they have to do a little more subtly. And although lots of white people have fallen victim to Whiggerism and to sex addiction and also drug addiction. And I know the weed people don't think that they're addicts, or that they're the same level that a heroin addict is, or a junkie is, but you're only slightly less passionate. You're only slightly more passionate than a junkie. And so anyways, what my point is that I gotta circle back. I'm defending libertarianism, but I mean, there's a spectrum. Okay, there's a spectrum, and there's queer libertarianism with that shit, the AK-47s, and the fucking they're defending their wheat crops, and everyone has nukes. Okay, and that's another thing, is if the nukes probably don't exist, and they might just be a psyop to cause antinatalism among white people specifically. So, what the hell else? I lost my train of thought. Would you believe that? This went right off the fucking tracks. Superman wasn't there to hold the bridge up. I can't remember what in the movie he like uses his body, and he because the tracks fall through, because I don't know, there's an earthquake and some of the tracks break through, but then he uses his body and he reconnects he creates a joint with his legs and his arms. So what the hell? Yeah, promiscuity, no good. Shit. Let me see. I'll bring up the comments. It'll come back to me. It's like a fucking boomerang. Oh, I was gonna watch this Gordon Ramsay documentary called Boiling Point. Gonna watch along with that. My squats today. I'm really happy about that. That's fucking sad. I got bad news for you, Buck. YouTube gets confused and thinks gay men are women sometimes. Bick. I got bad news for you, Bick. YouTube gets confused and thinks gay men are women sometimes. It's not just YouTube. It's not confusion. It's just cowardice. Okay, I know you know that though. This guy says 7 minutes, because I'm talking about the lady with the big nose. I used to have a thing for women with prominent schnozzes. In retrospect, I probably just had a thing for homemade challah bread. Challah bread? Cha'Allah. That means like godly bread, maybe? Cheese? No, it's cheesy God. Because Allah, and then cheesy Allah. Okay, so it's like garlic bread, basically. Garlic bread with cheese. Okay. That's it's an Arabian delicacy. Sumo is dead. Millions must hip hinge. Are deadlifts enough for traps? Well, am I not a good enough example yet? The thing is about doing deadlifts and getting traps is that your traps aren't really going to get huge unless you have like Tyler 1 genetics, which you probably don't, or you could get your deadlift up really fucking high. And for me, it didn't happen until my deadlift was like over 600 pounds. And you're like, oh, I want traps sooner than that. It probably isn't going to happen. And I mean, you can do a bunch of shrugs. Steroids help a lot with the deltoid and the trap growth. I don't recommend that. But you're not really going to see serious traps until you're deadlifting over 600 pounds. You don't really look like a weightlifter until you're squatting over 500 and deadlifting over 600. that's when people are going to start actually saying like when you have a shirt on, that is, because if you could be like, you know, you take your shirt off and be like, you know, look muscular, but like Ribito says, like people are going to see how strong and like big and strong you are with a shirt on. That's kind of what matters more, because then that means you've gotten to a really high level. There's an Orthodox priest on Instagram that only pulls conventional, meaning that conventional is the way God intended. That's I just saw that guy. He's got a beard and he's in America, I think. Love from India and Ethiopia. I'm surprised. This guy he must be a Christian. He's got the Christian name. Well, it says Thomas here. Apparently, the St. Thomas, it went to India and brought Christianity to the. He went to southern India. That's where all the Christians are in India. They're in South India. Because I know a guy. He's from Kerala. I think that's what he said. Kerala. I know. How many guys have I talked to? I think I've talked to like four Christian Indians. They're all they're all super dark. Because obviously, the people from South India are darker than the people in Northern India. Northern India is like Punjabi and whatever. But, yeah, South India, those guys are really dark. In Bruges is a top-tier film. In Bruges, to me, was disturbing. Because it's so dark. What's his name there? Mad-Eye Moody jumps out of the tower and is, like, splattered in front of Colin Farrell. And then Ralph Fiennes shoots himself in the head after he accidentally shoots a kid. No, he shoots a midget. Never mind, he shoots a midget. But then he shoots himself in the head. He's like, go stick to your principles. Boom! That movie it's too dark. It's one of those movies where you watch it and you feel like, you don't feel dirty, okay? You just feel like that just kind of put a debuff on like it lowers your spirit. And now my mana isn't regenerating as fast as it should. Okay, the age of the conventional deadlifts has come. Your Tinder date's bringing up that female viewership. Yeah, sure. Karen, the prehistoric hunter-gatherer. Oh yeah, she's just doing like a high-pitched, nasally, insufferable scream, and the animals are just fucking keeling over from that. It's really hard to do an impression of it's kind of like Norm Macdonald says, where you have to like respect someone or like someone that you're gonna do an impersonation of. And so I can't do a Wigger impersonation, and I definitely can't do a Karen impersonation. Okay. How can I max into the Guardian from Samurai Jack? The Guardian, Samurai Jack. That's the blue guy? I'm not even familiar with this show. Samurai Jack. You gotta make Jackie Chan Adventures references if you want me to know stuff. El Toro Fuerte. Okay? That's the big Mexican guy that has the bull talisman. And he's a wrestler. He's a luchador. He's got the bull talisman right here in his mask. And that makes him super strong. This guy says he saw someone in his gym today doing the dwarf dance thing. I think that's some sort of Slavic dance. Wish I could remember what point I was trying to make before. Anyways, Gordon Ramsay. We got like 10 minutes. I don't even know if I'll put that other clip in there. It wasn't even that good. Basically, I updated my squats. I only recorded that one set because I wasn't even planning on doing anything today. But since it went well, I'm in a good mood. Because I was feeling kind of down. I'm like, great, right? I'm getting close. I'm getting close. My deadlift's really good right now, and my squats doing pretty good. Despite that being like hard 3 sets of 5, my legs actually feel good. My bursitis is very minimal, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Now let's go. Let's watch some Gordon Ramsay. All right. I'm getting electrocuted. Okay. All right.
Gordon has made his reputation out of
So tell me that doesn't look like Genetic Beast. Oh, he's better looking than Genetic Beast.
Gordon has made his reputation out of being a good cook. Not about being volatile, not about kicking people out. That is the media looking for another story.
July last year, West London.
Unfortunately, this is from 1999. This is 720p. All right, now I'm being gaslit by YouTube.
L'aubergine restaurant, bonjour. Madame l'aubergine.
Oh yeah, this is the thing about these fancy restaurants. They have all French guys as the waiters.
Has been closed, madame, since 3 days ago. I'm sorry, yeah.
The staff left with Gordon.
The chef has resigned, and the staff walk out with him, yeah?
How did that language even get developed? I mean, let's say I was French. No offense to French people, okay? But let's say I'm French, and then I run into someone else. I run into a German guy. I'm like, I need to talk a different way. I sound like a total fag.
Ramsay's growing disillusion with the way the aubergine is run by its owners, A to Z Restaurants, has erupted into anger over the sacking of one of his chefs. He's decided to go it alone and open his own restaurant. Nearly all the staff are going with him.
I mean, what do you think the future is for aubergine and we'll get to you.
I mean, I don't really know. That's not really my problem.
Aubergine.
Look at that fucking scope.
And for aubergine and we'll get to you.
It's aubergine. Look at that fucking thing. This guy can probably shoot. He can probably get a snapshot of like the Andromeda galaxy.
I mean, I don't really know. That's not really my problem. I'm sure whatever they decide to do, there'll be a huge success.
I'm very sorry, but I cannot do anything on Friday, the 31st of July for lunch.
The gunfight at the A to Z Corral captures media attention and gives Ramsay a rich opportunity to hype his new venture.
To be said for no such thing as bad publicity, especially when you're opening a new restaurant. You are probably one of the prime examples of celebrity chef when you become more celebrated or notorious in the past few days.
I'm not a celebrity. I mean, that's Brian.
Gordon Ramsay is I think he's 26 or 27 here. It's hard to imagine him being that young.
Turner.
But apparently he was also like a really high-level soccer player.
Gary Rhodes, they're celebrity chefs. I mean, let's get it right. I'm a cook, and I enjoy cooking, and I'm not interested in signing a multi.
This is another thing, is that he's apparently Scottish, but he speaks English. Not like he has an English accent. Well, he kind of does, but Scottish people, to me, they don't speak English, so this is actually nice.
£1 million deal that I can conduct a kitchen from an office. I want to continue cooking. I want my own individuality, and I would like to have a setup where I'm no longer a 33% shareholder. I want to be 100% individually owned.
People seem to go out to restaurants, particularly in London, more to be seen than necessarily for the food.
That's quite sad.
Yeah. Does that frustrate you? Especially aubergine is such a place to be.
Yeah, but we have you go through Heathrow and you carry your bags, and we have this.
Now people, when they go through London, they do not want to be seen. That's why they got to take a certain route, because not because they're not trying to avoid the paparazzi or TMZ or whatever. They're trying to avoid somebody else, if you know what I mean.
Scanner system where you put your bags on and you go through, and you've got any metal keys. We have the same sort of setup at the aubergine where we detect silicon. As you walk through the door, the beep goes off and they get kicked out. They get taken down to the kitchen first, shown to the boys, and then out. Especially when Scary Spice came in. Oh no, we're not. No,
go on.
Scary Spice. I think I'm pretty sure that's the black one, and so Gorange is a racist.
I'm sorry about that, but thank you for your call. Bye-bye, madam.
Unlike Ramsay, A to Z have decided not to talk about the walkout. They've been forced to close the restaurant until they find replacement staff.
The restaurant has closed down.
So they're like totally fucked.
Last Tuesday.
So all the staff have always said their career is with Gordon, it's not with A to Z. They're not going to put I worked for A to Z for 2 years on the CV at the end of working for Gordon. They're going to put their work for Gordon Ramsay at the aubergine restaurant.
Ramsay's bought La Tante Claire, just up the road from the aubergine. He's given himself 4 weeks to gut the place, remodel and reopen under his own name. It's costing £1.2 million, paid for from his own savings, a frightening bank loan, and a little help from the family.
Yeah, you're not going to come back to me and say 6 weeks out of this TV.
Ramsay already has 2 Michelin stars, but wants to be the youngest chef to win 3, the highest accolade of his profession.
The main reason why I left the Aubergine was the fact that you don't become a 3-star chef in a large corporate setup. 3 stars, 2-star operations are about individuality, about individual style. I'm still underachieved, I suppose, and I haven't won my 3rd Michelin star, so there's goals to be had.
There's people that I don't think they've seen this documentary, and they just know Gordon Ramsay from Kitchen Nightmares and then whatever other shows he's in, or his YouTube channel now where he's doing some... and they see his recipes and they don't really like him all that much. But I think he might have been more... He's ever since he's gotten older, because everyone mellows it with age, he's... Maybe this is my idea. I don't know this for a fact, but he probably mellowed out, and he just... Since he doesn't really care, he might not care as much, he just Englished up his cooking a little bit. So that's why I saw him do a pasta dish that had peas in it. Peas.
And
my dad would do that, but my dad's not fucking English.
Targets to be reached. So that's the target, really. 3 Michelin stars.
You get to see
more. Yeah, but more compact on the entrance.
For once, Ramsay's putting his own money where his big mouth is. £13,000 of it goes on a hand-painted mural for the dining room.
This looks lovely, this.
It's an integral element of the whole restaurant design. How do you feel, Gordon, about people being able to see through into the corridor? Or do you want that view obscured more as well?
I think the most important thing, it's not a busy passageway. We're not having 100 people walk through there in the space of 3 hours. We're talking about 45 people. So, to be honest, I'd rather not have them distracted by anyone walking in there.
OK, so we really obscure as much as we can.
Yeah, as much as possible, because it just makes it that touch more secluded.
Yeah.
This is like some big picture thinking where you have to like zoom out. I would just be like thinking about the menu and what tables I'm getting. This is why I have a really hard time doing like it's hard for me to do like a big concept. That's why I've kind of stuck to music, and my music would be like 5, 6, 7 minute songs, because this sort of thinking right here is this is what you need to be if you want to be a novelist.
I've taken a huge risk. How many chefs in this country would really come out the safety net that I had at A to Z? Earning £150,000, £200,000 a year, and gone at it alone, I suppose.
Well, I mean, I'm a shareholder of A to Z restaurants still.
A week to go before the opening, and the media are tripping over themselves. But not all the publicity is good. A TV documentary investigating bad bosses has secretly filmed Ramsay verbally abusing his staff. An unidentified camera crew has made Gordon jittery.
Very, So I'm actually being haunted at the moment by Granada television for Bosses from Hell. And the programme comes out on Tuesday night, and if they're from there, then I'm going to go. Yeah, but I'm just going to find out where they're from first. Nothing to do with Granada. No? I'm actually tied up in an interview right now, so...
He's saving money on his vehicle. What the hell is that thing?
I'm not really available for an interview, to be honest, no.
Not even for a couple of minutes?
No. I mean, I knew nothing about it, so I don't really want to...
No, well, we
do you
didn't
mind?
know you'd be here.
Sure. So therefore you weren't expecting to talk to me, so you don't need me on there.
It was just a bonus, if you would.
Fine, OK,
right.
but
I'm very wary. I mean, a TV crew just turns up and they start filming the front. And they're here because they want to do it for German television. They're both English, and she's got hairy armpits, and I don't believe her. Full stop.
As the crew leave, Ramsay's not sure who they were. In fact, they were nothing to do with the Granada investigation.
There must be some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of union or mandate that they have to use those old ass fucking taxis.
Ramsay's
like that ugly piece of shit.
Not sure who they were. In fact, they were nothing.
There's no way that thing's fucking fuel efficient.
Nothing to do with the Granada investigation.
But yeah, you have to walk around with all eyes open.
How far are we in?
Even the one on your ass.
The morning of the opening, the fates are not smiling. ITV has chosen tonight of all nights to broadcast the documentary about brutal bosses. On his way to work, Gordon takes it personally.
Got this bloody programme.
How could you not?
So, you know, there's quite a lot of things on my mind, and customers are paying tonight, so there's no...
He's like, you're a fucking retard, and you should have never been born. He's like, he took it out of context.
There's no fuck-ups now. It's real. It's a real McCoy, and it's got to be right. Thank you. I think what I'd like to do is just stay calm, remain in the kitchen, and deal with the shit when it hits the fan tomorrow morning, if it does. It really depends on what kind of program it is. But it's not going out till 10:40, and that'll put a lot of people off.
Hey, ladies, Gordon Ramsay drives stick shift. Are you impressed? Yeah, that takes some serious balls to take out that sort of loan. And I mean, he's got the whole stat. He knows the industry, but still, 1.2 million pounds. Let me just convert that into 2025 dollars. 1.2 million British pounds in USD. Okay, so it's 1.5 million US dollars. Let's go 1.5 million USD value in 1999 compared to 2025. Okay, so it's about $2.7 million today, because $1 million in 1999 is worth $1.8 million in 2025 US dollars, and so it would be about you add 500,000 onto that, multiply 500,000 by 1.8. That's but $2.27 million. That's a big loan. That's a big loan. Is this bitch gonna load or what? There we go. Okay, is it showing? Yes, it is showing. Okay. Any minute now, I'll be in game. I didn't sleep very well last night. And this is Wednesday. I recorded 2 Warcraft 3 things in one day. And we gotta get some other stuff done tomorrow, but I don't feel like leaving the house today. Or at least any more today than I already did. Eternity's End. Well, there's a sort of a contradiction there. Okay. There we go, Winter Spring. Hell yeah.
It has been 1,000 years since I last looked upon you, Tyrande. I thought of you every moment I roamed through the Emerald Dreams.
Oh, yeah.
My heart rejoices to see you again, Fury. But I would not have awakened you unless the need was urgent.
In the dream, I felt our land being corrupted, just as if it were my own body. You were right to awaken me.
The Burning Legion has returned, Fury. Cenarius is dead, and Outlander roam freely through our most sacred plains.
As was foretold. No doubt Archimond will make his way to Hyjal Summit and attack the World Tree. If he succeeds in draining the tree's energies, this world will be doomed.
My only thought was to awaken you and the rest of the Druids. The Druids of the Talon reside within the Barrow Dens at the end of this valley. If we can reach them, we may have a chance to stop Archimond and his demons.
Huh?
That did it, boys. We've driven them off. Let's regroup back at the base and tend to our wounded.
So, the Outlanders battle against the undead as well. They could prove to be powerful allies against Archimond and his ilk.
They are mongrels and nothing more. They are responsible for Cenarius' death. I will be damned before I stand with them.
Perhaps you are right, my love. We will establish our new settlement here. Keep your sentries alert. I doubt that we have seen the last of the Outlanders or the undead.
Okay. Reach the Barrow Dens.
Someone threatens the wild.
Point the way.
Oh. Okay.
I heed the voice of a loon.
These guys are picking up. They got a real good pace going here. All right. What do I need? Moonwell? No, I don't need a moonwell. Okay. Okay. What's the mission objectives again? Reach the barrow dens. These are the barrow dens here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Might as well get some wood. Actually, let's make a glaive thrower. I'm gonna cut my way through the forest. It's not really the night elf way, but that's what I feel like doing. Okay. All right. Well, I suppose if I was a good if I was a good player, then I'd be scouting. Okay. Okay. Nice. Let's get 5 guys on wood. Why the hell not? Night elves always have the best lumber because they don't have to run back and forth, and even though they only harvest 5 at a time, that lack of necessary movement is really good. Okay.
Our gold mine is running low. I heed the voice of a loon.
Oh my goodness!
Someone threatens the wilds.
I didn't even realize.
Our resources are depleting fast. We must find another gold mine and muster our forces. Only then will we be able to reach the barrow dens.
Let's go, let's take it down here. Hopefully they don't have a...
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What's this guy got? 10 words. Oh wow, there's one right there, okay.
Someone threatens the wild.
Okay.
The goddess calls.
Alright.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Who the heck?
I heed the voice of a loon. Wait. I know those furbolgs. They escaped from Ashenvale when the corruption started to spread.
Perhaps. They did not escape the corruption after all.
Oh, that's what turned the furbolgs into retards.
So
our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Oh my god, that just cost me a lot of fucking money.
Someone threatens the wilds, as the goddess wills.
Okay.
The goddess calls.
Tell me, looks like I gotta bash some retards' heads in.
The land and I are one. For Kalimdor, Anudora threatens these lands.
Okay.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of the enemy.
Now done.
The goddess.
I've never seen the creature so aggressive before.
Then I will put an end to their curse. Undo Falador.
Kill the Furball warlord.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Okay. It might take this guy that long just to get over here. Let's just get some upgrades, I guess. Okay. Dryads. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun.
No, not you guys.
Threatens the wild.
I fucking hate night elves. It's a bunch of silly
Light
billies.
my path. Ah, the great outdoors.
Sleep dulled my senses.
Ashrathoraman. Anudora.
This one is low on gold too.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Okay. I thought someone was moving in on my base.
Someone threatens the wild.
They're over the top of a mountain. Okay.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Research finished. Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elun.
There is danger ahead, priestess. You must proceed with caution.
Oh my goodness.
Someone threatens the
Oh, at least they're...
as the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Okay.
Your building is complete.
Okay.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Leave me alone.
Ah, the great outdoors.
So you have to go all the way around to get this fucker. There we go. Oh, good. Okay, good. All right. Oh, what do you think of those apples, bitch?
Your building is complete.
Attack!
Treant may not reach it.
Why can't they hit them? Okay, this is fucking annoying.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Our gold mine is running low.
Of course it is.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Where's the paladin? Oh, this guy's so fucking dead. No, 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 you're gonna live.
Ah, the great outdoors.
How dare you?
Someone who is alive. So be it. Ashratora, thy enemy, as the goddess wills. So be it.
In position. Hi! Black.
Someone who's the wild.
Speak your language.
I heed the voice of the
Are we being invaded?
The goddess wills.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone who's the wild. The goddess calls.
There we go.
In the name of Fenarius.
Threatens these lands.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Is there trouble? What is nature?
He's still rooted, eh?
Making trails.
Okay. Okay.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
That's all the healing I got out of that?
Who's the wild. Immediately. Thy enemy.
Is there trouble? For the trees.
Ashrathoraman.
Sucker.
As the goddess wills.
Anudora.
Holy cow, these humans.
Sacred grove is being the great outdoors. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
It shall be done.
Oh my goodness.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Ah, the great outdoors. Kalandor. Goddess, light my path.
True shot aura. Oh, I can spawn more treants?
The goddess calls.
Okay. Holy shit, their gold mine's almost empty too.
Someone who's the wild.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
The last and I are one. For Kalimdor.
The goddess calls.
Okay. Oh, good.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone to keep the wild.
Threatens these lands.
I heed the voice of Elune.
This way.
Someone to keep the wild.
There we go. Okay.
Fenarius.
Is amiss. The land and I are one. As sleep dulled my senses. As sleep dulled my senses.
Where's my other hero?
Ashrathoraman. The goddess
Okay, what about these guys?
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone opens the wall. The goddess calls.
There we go. There we go.
Anudora. Ashtherodala.
Okay. I wish. Oh yeah, I guess I could scout. Oh, I'm out of fucking. Out of mana. 100 mana for this. Yeah, bad day to be a peasant.
Our gold mine is running low.
And sleep dulled my senses.
There we go.
So be it.
Oh, nice.
Be careful, priestess. These woods are overrun by the dead.
Oh, wow.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Grayed out goddess like my path.
It shall be done.
As the goddess wills. By Elena.
Corrupted treants.
As the goddess wills.
Okay.
Our warriors have engaged the grayed out goddess like my path.
No wonder nobody likes Ashenvale or Fellwood. There's no, I guess we're almost in Winter Spring, but, you know, there's not a very resource-rich area.
So be it.
Goddess like the great outdoors.
By Elena. As the goddess wills.
I've never done this mission before. This is
Our
interesting.
warriors have engaged the enemies.
Okay.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Okay. Only 100 gold left. I better save it.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Okay. You go down here too.
The goddess calls. By Elune. As the goddess.
This is an interesting mission. I kind of like it.
Research needed.
I think they stole some of my huntresses. really low on mana.
In the name of Cenarius.
Someone sees the wild.
Get the fuck out of here.
I heap the voice of Elune.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Okay.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
It's a pretty dirty move, guys. My video's almost done saving. Good.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Research finished.
Someone threatens the wild.
Aludora. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Okay.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Okay.
Hopefully the land will heal itself of this cursed blight. We should get moving. The barrow dens lie within the valley just ahead of us.
Okay. What the heck?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
So be it. Immediately. By Elune.
Holy cow, I have to go all the way around there?
As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Yeah, I think it's getting all that nice. Okay.
Ashrathoraman, as the goddess wills.
Okay.
No! The outpost has been corrupted.
Uh-oh.
And the Treants have been driven mad. They do not deserve this cruel fate.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place. And we shall.
Pathetic wretches. It pains me that you once called yourselves night elves.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
As sweet, dull senses.
So be it. By Elune. Ashrathoraman.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Oh, target is inside the range. Okay.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. Ashrathoraman.
Okay.
The land and I are
The goddess calls.
Oh my goodness.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. So be it. Someone threatens the wild.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
By enemy.
I
heed the voice. As the goddess wills.
There we go.
As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. So
where the hell they just popping out, eh? Oh, there's a fucking base right there.
By Elun. Immediately.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what other upgrades I can get.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Ah, the great outdoors. Goddess, light my path.
No, I don't need to spend that much money, actually.
Ashrathoraman.
There we go. Holy shit, we're...
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone threatens the wild.
Your mana is depleted.
How the hell does it get his mana back? Oh well. These guys are still fetching gold, fetching wood for me. That's good.
I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls.
Research finished.
As the goddess wills, so be it.
Hey.
For
ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess
calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So be it.
Okay.
Goddess, our warriors have engaged the enemy. Great outdoors. Are we being invaded? I'm game.
What?
What is nature's call? Gladly.
Someone threatens the wild.
Alright.
Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of the wind. So be it, as the goddess wills.
Goddess, light my path. Ah, the great outdoors. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls, immediately. By Elun. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Tree.
By Elun. Immediately.
In the name of Samaria.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Threatens these lands.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
as the goddess will.
The land and I are one.
Goddess,
I see go through there. Sweet.
The great outdoors. Are we being invaded? Making trails. Is the time for the trails? Ah, the great outdoors.
Okay. All right, we're doing pretty good.
As sleep dulled my senses. It shall be.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay. So let's check out what's going on here.
Immediately.
Our warriors have engaged
There we
the
go.
enemy.
So be it.
Oh, I destroyed the base.
What is nature's call?
I heed the voice of
Goddess, light my path.
as the goddess wills.
The land and I are one. For Kalimdor.
So be it.
There we go. Okay. All right. How long have we going? 35.
Come
That's not too bad.
forth, druids of the Talon. Let the storm crows fly once again upon the winds of war.
It's a Horn of Gondor.
Ishnu Allah, my brethren. Kalimdor has need of your powers once again, for the hour of doom is at hand.
We are yours to command, Shundo Stormrage.
Now we must delve into the earth and rouse the ferocious druids of the Claw from their slumber.